Hey there, it's Elizabeth Mack with the Tallahassee Democrat, and you're watching another edition of Limelight Live. This week, I am at Railroad Square at the Divine Union Co-op with two lovely ladies with me from Mix It Tallahassee. This is Shawnee and Rachel. So Shawnee, you're the founder, correct?
Yes, I am.
Tell me a little bit about Mix It Tallahassee. What is it?
Well, first, let me thank you for interviewing us, highlighting Mix It and all our events and activities. Mix It Tallahassee started in 2008.
Okay.
I had been in Tallahassee for a few years and was kind of seeking a type of forum or venue where lesbian, bisexual, transgender, questioning women and our ally friends could come together and celebrate and be ourselves. So we started with monthly, what we call mixers, where everyone would come meet and from different walks of life. That was extremely important to me. And from there, we just kind of blossomed into event planning and very, what I like to say, over-the-top, unconventional sorts of activities.
So what are some of these over-the-top, unconventional activities?
Well, Rachel can kind of speak a little bit about some of our previous themed events.
Okay.
Well, we've worked with a couple of social event planners around the state, putting on speed dating events, for example, for women.
That's cool.
And that's something new for Tallahassee, I think.
Yeah, we have one speed dating, but it's,
wildly successful. You know, we had, over 100 women come out each time we've done a speed dating event. I mean, there's just a need for it. A need to find other women of like mind, and there really isn't any other option. I mean, Mix It Tallahassee is unique. We provide we are the source for events for women. There's the softball team we have Cabaret Risque, which we'll talk about later. We have a movie night, which is actually open to the public, where we have talkbacks at the end and talk about just issues that relate to LGBT life. We have a discussion group for women that's more like low-key, in an intimate atmosphere where people can talk about things they may not want to in public, or anything that's of interest to women. So, I mean, we're kind of like the clearinghouse.
Okay. So you mentioned the need, and Shawnee, you mentioned that you had been here for a long time. You just felt like you needed, something to connect. But why do you feel like there's a need for this in Tallahassee? Why do you feel like there's, a need for this in Tallahassee, essentially?
Well, first of all, the focus is on women, but we do welcome
other community members.
The community members. But the reason why I felt that there was a need is because I moved here. I was not and am not a college student, and there seemed to be this gap of students, and then they leave, and then the younger professionals are kind of, we're left to ourselves. And so that was what I was missing. So I wanted to create sort of an environment where women here, from here, or who stay here could meet and make new friendships and kind of meet other people who they normally wouldn't run into. So all of our events are focused on diversity and inclusion.
Okay.
So I bring together women from all different walks of life, ages, backgrounds, race and ethnicity, and that's really important to me too.
Okay. So then you did mention about the burlesque, and you actually, there were some classes that went on last month, and I think you said there were going to be some more coming up here. Tell me more about the burlesque.
Yeah, Cabaret Risque Burlesque Troupe started last summer, 2010. It started, I'm just a fan of burlesque. I have no stage or theater experience.
So you don't get up there and perform too? No?
I have. Well, that's the thing about it, is that you don't need any experience.
Yeah.
I solicited choreographers and people who were interested, and the response was overwhelming. We've had major productions. We choreograph all our own shows, and it's really about movement. And people think of burlesque, oh my gosh, burlesque, but it's more of a variety show. So we have comedy, we have singing, dancing, but it's all risque, hence the name Cabaret Risque. So
people come out of the woodwork to come see the shows.
So, so what were the classes entailing then?
Well, over the summer, because of people going on vacation and students leaving, so we decided to kind of slow down on doing the mass production of shows and focus on recruitment and just kind of offering something that women could come together and meet, but in a fun way. So the classes are really about movement, posture, confidence, walking. If you're interested in developing a stage persona, our choreographers work with you on that. So the classes are really for anyone, all skill levels, to just come in and have a good time, meet other women, and build some confidence.
Okay. Now, I do understand that it is exclusive for women who like women, but you did mention that it is open for the community. Do you feel that the community is being open and welcome, to come in? And how do you feel like the community is reflecting off of that?
I think a lot of times, well, from my experience the last couple of years, we've grown to have more and more allies. For instance, our cabaret risque shows are predominantly heterosexual audience. So that's been very interesting and good. So I think they have been embracing it. I hope they continue to, and just continue to support women in our celebration of women.
Okay. As usual, I'm going to bring you some other events going on, unless you ladies have anything else to add about Mix It or Cabaret Risque or...
We have a couple of events coming up.
Oh, great.
I would like to say everything that we discussed today, our event calendar, our services are on our website, mixittallahassee.com.
Okay.
And you can send us the email. We are starting our fall softball team.
Ooh, okay.
We have an Ultimate Ladies Night Mixer coming up Saturday, August 6th.
Where do you host your events around town? That's what I think I forgot to ask.
The mixers are at different venues. We'll pick a place to meet, and some of them are invite only, but most of them are open to the public.
Okay.
So you just have to check our website to find out where and when.
Okay.
Yeah.
And become our friend on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have over 1,000 women who check our Facebook regularly, and we do updates there as well.
Okay. So then what are some of the other events going on?
Well, every October we support Big Ben Cares and the AIDS Walk. We have a team for that. Our movie night is not every month, but we do try to get movies when we can find them that are appropriate and interesting to everyone. Our biggest thing coming up is Saturday, August 6th. So send an email if you want to come, and we'll tell you all the details is it info@mixittallahassee.com.
Or find Mix It Tallahassee on Facebook or Cabaret Risque on Facebook.
Can you say that one more time? So that just to let you know, they're not going to tell you. You have to inquire for more information about August 6th.
info@mixittallahassee.com.
Yeah.
MIXIT Tallahassee.com.
Awesome. And as usual, I'm going to bring you other events going on in Tallahassee. As I was doing my searches, I always do every week, I find something interesting when I notice that it's apparently time to start kicking off new art exhibits. So I have several. Actually, one's going on right now at Cool Beans Cafe. It's Art with a Purpose. It's a Patty Manny, Marshall Herman, and Lisa Ruark. They're selling their artwork at the cafe to benefit the Alzheimer's Project. Also, Florida Scenes, it's an exhibit that's gone up at the CFO's office at the Capitol, so you can check that out. And Gustavo Costello and Carmen Lagos, and that's an art exhibit that's being presented right now on the 22nd floor of the Capitol. It's really nice up there. You get a nice little view of the city. I've only been up there, gosh, I can say I can only count it on one hand. I guess I should get up there some more. But it's really nice, and it's always been for a special event too. I feel kind of bad. Tallahassee Network of Young Professionals is having their monthly social, the 5:35 happy hour. It's usually at a different venue. It's kind of like, what you guys do, but it's just, I'm sure y'all have been to some of them.
Yes.
The 5:35 happy hour starts at 5:35. This month it will be at 101 Lounge downtown. Bring your appetite for networking. This month I think it's Tallahassee Republicans, Young Republicans and Democrats I think are also joining in. So I think there'll be lots of political discussion going on. That should make for an exciting conversation. Something else, live music. Don't forget that First Friday is this Friday also at Railroad Square Art Park, which we are right now. How coincidence is that? Rock by the Sea will be at the Midtown Filling Station. It's a fundraiser for not the Alzheimer's Project, the Down Syndrome Association of Tallahassee, and the Refuge House. But the good thing about Rock by the Sea, it's a non-for-profit organization that helps non-for-profit organizations. So you can help a good cause by helping another good cause by attending this concert. The Sarah Mack Band will be performing, and so will JK and the Lost Boys. I've actually ran out of time this week. You can also check out the events on Facebook, on our Limelight page on Facebook, and our Tallahassee.com page on Facebook, and you can follow us on Twitter. Thanks for
And
joining
don't forget
me.
mixitallahassee.com.
That's right.
August 6th. Send me an email. Bye.